in putting together the quilt right here that Linda is making for Scarlett to give to Scarlett's granddaughter. Granddaughter picked out this pattern and everything to go with it, and Linda is making it for Scarlett to give to the granddaughter. It's a fun pattern right here. Lots of small pieces, lots happening right here. And the backing fabric is this luscious batik. Isn't she so fun? She incorporates the colors of the front of the quilt, plus she has all those bees. And really, we do need those bees, don't we, to be pollinating those flowers to create the luscious fruit that's right here. We kind of went back and forth as to what kind of fruit it is, and I figured it was a strawberry. At one time, someone thought it was a peach, but I do think it might be a strawberry. So either way, it's a beautiful quilt, and the batik is just gorgeous, and you can see front and back are almost the same. Now, Linda did need to piece the backing of the fabric. This is how much Scarlett brought over, a huge piece of backing, but this is how much. And so there is this piecing right here. And she had pressed it open, which is fine. I'm happy to have it pressed open. There are different schools of thought on that. I always prefer it pressed open, but different people like it different ways. And so I'm making sure that it's staying pressed open all the way across before I laid down the wonderful cotton batting and the front. I spritzed it and then laid it flat with my fingers, and then I gently laid over the batting and the front, and that's holding all of this down nice and neat and smooth. So if your back isn't quite big enough, you may have to piece it like this, and because of the size of the quilt and the size of the backing, it's working out really well to be able to lay it across here, and I have plenty of back to be able to do this with. And that batik is just gorgeous. Isn't that a wonderful back right there? Because of those wonderful bumblebees on the backing fabric, the design that we chose to use is a brand new, and it's called Busy Bee, and I love it so much. I love it. There's the bee, and there's the flower and the curly cues, and it meanders across the quilt with a couple of the bees, and that's why we chose to do it. Because the flowers and because the bees and that backing fabric. So fun. Isn't that great? It's so interesting to have these wonderful designs to put on here. This is a brand new one. It's the first time I've used it. And when the first time happens, I always need to learn how to scale it according to the quilt. And I think I have nailed it. I think this is the perfect size for it right here. And it's and the color that we're using is Western Pink to be able to pull out a little more of the pinky, mauvey colors in the jar and in some of these wonderful strawberries right here. And I love how this flower came out basically right inside of that fabulous two-toned leaf. So lots of fun going on right here. I really enjoy this quilt. It's absolutely dynamic. It has a lot to it, and I'm certain that Hannah is going to love the quilt that her grandmother sent over here to be commissioned to be made for her.